All right, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna go over like a basic setup, pretty much how we're gonna set it up in the morning, how to get things started. Again, this is something anyone can configure however they want. So this is not set in stone. You can basically do whatever you want. This is just one setup. All right, guys. So when you load up your chart first thing in the morning, I like the NinjaTrader bars, but you can use any sort of Renko, Uni-Renko kind of style. But for this, I'm going to go with this. And you always want to make sure if you see any strategies down here, you always want to make sure you clear those first when you first start your charts in the morning. And then you can go into your strategies and load up the reversal predator. Okay, so one of the main things I like to do is I like to have that's the wrong one. I like to have one confirmation candle. And what that does is once your reversal candle appears, it needs one more candle after that. And once this candle closes, then it's going to enter your order. And that just gives me a little bit extra security that it's going to go in my direction. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but I just like that extra confirmation. Next, we go to your enable order. Here you can type in your position size for the order number 1. Profits, you can either do ticks or your Rs. So your Rs is just where you're going to, where your stop is set versus where your entry is, and then it's going to multiply by that number. So
Can you go with the ticks for this?
Ticks? For sure, yeah.
Thank you.
So ticks, we can do 25 ticks. Do you want your stop also at ticks or the candle stop?
Ticks, please.
Okay. So we can just leave that as is. Break evens. You can set a break even automatically. Let's say once it hits 15 ticks, then it's going to move your stop up or down to break even. And we're not going to set a trail for this one. We're going to do order number 2 and set a trail for this one. So this one will do a tick profit of, I don't know, let's do 60 ticks. And our stop will be, we'll do 40 ticks so we can see the difference between this one and this one. Our break even.
But he's calling the same levels of where these magnets are at. You see that 4155 or up here. He's just calling these same areas that's already automatically marked on my chart.
So sorry, I didn't get that question. What was? Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, so your break even, again, we'll do ticks. And we'll set that at 15 as well. Your trail stops, here you can select whatever trail you want, and it's just going to trail this order right here. So you can do like a high-low. And we're going to do a period of 2. And what that does is it's trailing 2 candles back. So let's say you got in down here and you start trailing up here. It's going to be 1, 2 candles back every time. And that's going to get triggered once your price reaches 20 ticks. So I think just to keep it simple, we're going to leave it like that. Then we hit apply. And we hit and then we hit enable. So once you hit enable, it's loaded, it's good to go. You're just waiting for this candle to close, and then it's going to enter. We might have to go to a lower chart. I don't think there's a lot of volume right now. So actually, just for this, let's go to the 8 and the 4. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait till a reversal candle appears. Alternatively, if you don't want to wait and you just want to get into a trade, you can select your quick long or quick short.
Order filled.
And that's going to submit your order at whatever candle you're in. It's not going to wait for a reversal. And then here you have your first order, which is 30 ticks, 40 tick stop, and your profit targets. So that's typically how I enter a trade. I guess does anybody have any questions? I didn't really have any plans for this. It's just mainly to answer anything you guys might have.
So once you have, like, say for now you have ES, but if you change it to like MES, will that change everything?
Yeah, so you don't want to change it while it's enabled. You can open up a new chart and then set up a new strategy on that. Or you can close out of this, disable your strategy. So for example,
Order canceled.
let's say we want to change. You have to make sure you disable, and then you can change. And then this should automatically update as well. Then you can just re-enable it, and it should be good.
Yeah, I did try and it's not triggering for MES.
Right now it's not triggering.
Yeah.
It was up here, right?
Yeah.
When you were trying. You were in Eastern time, right?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
time changes, it's same as yours, so.
Okay, so the reason why this candle right here, you can see it's at 7:08 a.m. Right down here. The one thing that is causing a lot of problems, and I think I'm going to have to change this, is your time limits. So if you scroll down here, the strategy doesn't start till 7:30 a.m. So this will have to get changed to whatever your local time zone is. I think in a future update, I'm going to change this to make the time an option rather than something mandatory.
So I mean, right now it's 8:21, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so right now, if a reversal candle appears, so let's say you get one of these candles over here, then you get another candle and that closes, it will enter now because we're in that time zone. Does that answer the question, or?
Yes, I can. I'll just leave it on for now and then see if that triggers.
For sure. Let me.
So right now it's going down. So once it reverses, then I should have a confirmation candle, and then it's to trigger, correct?
Yes, that's right. We'll see if we can get something here. Boy.
But if I wanted to like get
What
in,
size drink do you get?
Medium.
Sorry, what was it?
so if I wanted to get in right now, right? If I know that it's going down, then I can just click that
Yeah, you can just click.
Order filled.
quick long, right?
Yeah.
Or quick short or quick long.
Yeah, whichever direction you want.
So if I don't do it, and it should change it once it reverses, and then I get 2 more candles.
Yeah, so it's not going to reverse unless if you have this option selected,
Uh-huh.
then once you get a bullish candle, so that would be your blue candle, then it'll close off your position and re-enter in the opposite direction. Otherwise, if you have this off, it's just going to wait until you're completely flat. So either your stop or your profit gets hit. So it's not going to re-enter you with this off.
Okay, so I think it's the best idea to just turn it off. Then you just only get it once.
Yeah, for most people, this will stay off. It's just certain people like to just keep playing the up and down movements like constantly. So that's what that was for. But I don't actually use it myself. So, yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah, I just want to wait until like something triggers, I guess.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I want to know if it's actually working.
Yeah, it's yeah, there's not a lot of volume at this time, but
Good morning. What's the best brick size that you recommend for NQ?
the best
Because-
breaks there.
Yes, for the Uni-Renko bars, because
well-
sometimes the smaller ones, it seems like it's so busy with NQ, so volatile, so it's just constantly back and forth trade. So which one do you recommend?
I do the 16 and the 8 a lot. I mainly trade MES. But I think NQ, because it trades, it's a lot faster, and yeah, like you said, it's a lot of up and down. The bigger brick size is usually a little bit better. But
Okay.
I know guys that traded with the smaller ones and it's fine for them, but I like the slower trading myself, so I usually go 16 and 8 regardless. But
Okay.
I don't really trade NQ, so it's not really my area.
Oh,
Cheryl,
okay.
the bigger the brick size, the slower the market will go. If the market is really fast, you can change your brick size to slow it down. And if the market is going really slow, you can change your brick size to be smaller to make it go a little bit faster.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So here we're getting one candle. Hopefully a reversal candle appears here and
I have a question. Can you use this on top of other indicators?
Yeah, so you can load up any indicators you want. Any indicators that are not part of the strategy, so aside from your, let's say, your moving averages or your channels, these won't have an effect on the strategy. So you can load them, it's not going to do anything, but it's also not going to affect your entries or anything like that. But there's no problem in having them on the chart. So here,
So I have an indicator that it tells me when to, go long, go short, and I enter on a specific candle. Can I use somehow put in the settings to take it with that particular indicator or that candle?
if you want to enter right when your indicator tells you to, you can just select the quick long or the quick short, and that's going to just enter you right away. But there's nothing to set it automatically when you're in the,
Oh, okay, so I'd have to do it manually then.
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So here for those who saw when this candle closed, that's your confirmation candle. And then this candle opens and it submitted your order.
So you should have triggered on mine too, right?
Yes,
So it didn't.
it didn't.
No. But mine is 8-4. Yours is 16.
Oh, no, here I changed it to a smaller one just for the sake of the video.
And I can change that anytime, right? Without.
Yeah, just disable the strategy first. So this little check mark down here. Before you change it. And yeah, it should.
Okay, so let me try.
So
And to change it, you just go to data series, I guess, right? And then
Cancel.
sorry, what was that?
to change it, you just right click and go to data series.
Yes, yeah.
Go to.
So for example, 8 and 4. Yeah, so right now in the 8 and 4 there's no reversal.
Try that one.
So let's go.
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So,
Order filled.
so yeah,
So
so
I think I had another indicators. That's why I think I have a parabolic star also in there.
okay.
I might have.
Order
I just took that off and it did work. So
Yeah. So here we're gonna go for a short. Once this candle closes, it should enter you short.
so it will not close until it reaches that sell order, like the stop.
Yeah, I just closed it off manually just so we can see another entry.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're still long, it's either going to have to hit your profits or your stops. So hopefully this candle closes down and then we can enter a short.
So you said like you prefer more like 16/8 as opposed to being the other ones.
Yeah, typically I'm just looking at the 16 and 8. It's just slower and I can manage it easier. Just I don't like having to sit there and constantly try and catch every up and down movement. Oh,
So for
actually,
me, I have a question.
yeah, sorry.
That second candle is a late entry for me. Is there a way to enter on that first candle, that first down candle in
Yeah,
the settings?
yeah. So hold on, I'm just gonna say something about this first.
Okay.
So this didn't enter because we're actually at 8:30, which
Oh yeah, you're right.
brings me to this
that,
other
for
setting.
that window that we aren't supposed to trade in, right?
Yeah, so I added this because I often see right at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I think it happened yesterday.
Yeah, it happened like last 2 days. I saw that.
Yeah.
I got
It's always news at 8:30. A lot of
Yeah.
news at 8:30.
Always at 8:30. See all this time down here? This is like 1 second.
Yeah.
Almost. So it's always at 8:30. Like all this got printed literally the same second. If you notice the time at the bottom.
Yep.
So I always skip 8:30. I think it's when news comes out, something happens. But I don't trade 8:30, so I added that. Because I have gotten a few really bad situations there. And to answer your other question about the entry, yes. So right now we have one confirmation candle. If we change this to 0, then that's going to enter you as soon as this candle breaks below this candle.
So you won't get like, it might be false positive, right? It might just
Yeah,
not do the way that you wanted. So it's not a good strategy, I guess.
yeah, that's right. So, well, it all depends. Everybody's different, right? So for me, I like to see that extra confirmation. But it is going to give you a bit worse entry. So it really, like, there's no right or wrong answer with any of this. Is really up to you.
Okay, so I could set that to 0 to get in on the down candle.
Yeah,
But it
yeah,
would
absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Is there a way to lock in profits as it's moving?
Order filled.
Yes. So if you want to just exit, so let's say this is going up, and you just want to lock in your target 1 profit, you can either move it, or
Right.
you can just select the close,
Order canceled.
and it's going to close off that specific order at that point.
Is there a way to automate it?
To lock in the profits,
Mm-hmm.
you would just set the limit order to wherever you want,
Okay.
or do you mean something different than that? Because you can set these limit orders to whatever, however many ticks you want, or your R targets.
I mean,
Let's
is
say
it
you
possible
have
to like,
I'm sorry.
is it possible to lower it down so that it's less, like the target is not that high?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can. Hold on, let's get
Order
it here.
canceled.
So you can adjust these targets. So let's say you want to hit a, I don't know, 15 ticks.
No.
Okay.
And we'll set this to, like, I don't know, 20. So then when we enter,
Order
it's
filled.
just going to be a lot closer then.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have multiple contracts, then you just set it for different tick size to take the profit and then got it.
Yeah. So let's say you want to enter 10 contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Oh. Yeah, so in a scenario where we want to enter 10 contracts, but you want to take a partial, instead of saying I want to enter 10 here, you would just split it like 5. And so then you can take your first partial at 15 ticks, your second at 30 ticks. That.
And then maybe after
Order
the
filled.
first order, the second order, maybe the third order could be a trailing order.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm. Okay.
And then, yeah, once it reaches this, then you can just set literally however you want. The 3 orders are managed independently from one another.
Right. Got it.
That's pretty.
Great.
So,
Thank you.
no problem. And
Now it makes a lot of sense.
then the break evens, the price has to be above. Let's see if it gets there. Does anybody have any other questions, or?
I think so far so good. So I'm just gonna go and buy it today.
Okay, awesome, thank you.
This is being recorded, correct?
What was that, sorry?
This is being recorded, correct? And I came in a little bit late.
Yeah, I have it recording. I'll post it on the YouTube or somewhere else. I'll post it. Okay.
I got a quick question for you.
Sure. We're almost at. Oh yeah, we're down to 10 minutes left, so we're still good. Sorry. What's up?
On the right, you have those 5 buttons there. Are those assignable buttons?
The 5 buttons.
The pink ones there on the bottom. Yeah, you see the close 1, close 2.
Oh
those,
yeah, these guys.
Are
Yeah,
those all
so
assignable?
yeah, so these will be attached to the order. So for example, close 1 is for your order 1. So if I hit this, order 1 will get canceled. Order 1 will get set to break even with this one. So here, hopefully we're in profit. I think we have to be a bit into profit to use this. I'm just waiting for it.
So I've used yours a little bit. I've used several different order entry systems. Just one thing I would do personally that I had them do at Affordable Indicators is I told them, hey, look, I want 4 or 5 buttons that I can assign to anything. If it's changing my ATM, if it's changing this or that, you can make it assignable. So it's just one quick little click instead of having to right click and go through the menus and do all the stuff, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
You make hot buttons there, that's going to make people really happy about it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Yeah, so here your break even, you can just set them. Once you're a little bit into profit, you can just click on them. We'll get to the break even. If you're down here, you want to start trailing right away, you'll have to set your trail stop beforehand. You can just select that and it'll start trailing how we had it set. And because we had a period of 2, it's going to look at 2 periods back. So 1, 2. And we didn't set a trail stop for the first one, so that's why it's still disabled.
No, that's a great idea. You sound like you're a solid C# trader or programmer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not up there, like, compared to some of the guys in this chat. Like, I'm honestly not even top 10 here. I've only been coding for a little over a year. I just started because I needed something to help my own trading. But I mean,
well, everything seems pretty clean because I tried a couple of your stuff and I'm like, wow, that's pretty clean. I mean, and I've seen some pretty bad stuff in my time. So nice job.
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So for if we have like 3 different trading system, like I have a live account from Ninja and I have the PA account from the Epics.
Okay.
So if I have to trade all those together, right? I mean, do I have to change that every time, or can I have different charts and have 3 different on the main list, so I can just have them all together?
I would make multiple charts and add a separate strategy for each one. So for example, you want to trade ES as well.
Mhm. Yeah.
Go to a new window. Give it a sec. Let it load. Oh. I can't click today, apparently. Okay. So this one, let's say we're trading NQ. I don't know what I'm typing there, but so here you would just, again, load up the strategy. And you can set your order, again, whatever you want. Just hit apply. And we'll hit enable. And just manage that separately from this one.
So where do I change the account type?
Okay, so where's NQ? So 2 things. If you want to set it up on your Apex, for example, you'll have to come down here. Make sure you go to the account, select the Apex.
I see.
And then you want to come up here, select the apex up here as well.
Oh, I have to do it in both places. Okay.
Yeah. Well, just setting it here will make the strategy trade on that account. But if you, for some reason, have it like this, you'll notice the buttons come on, but when you enter,
Order filled.
you're gonna be like, oh, that I don't see any stops, I don't see any profits. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what
So,
happened to me yesterday.
Yeah. Once you change it,
Rather than try to set up multiple charts and strategies, why not use a trade copier?
that is a good idea. I haven't tested it. Yeah, that is a good idea.
So Apex has a rebranded Replicanto, or you could just go get Replicanto, but you just trade your primary account, your personal account, and copy the trades to Apex. I do that every day.
Okay. Have
So-
you by any chance tested this with that? Or
I have not, but it any trade that your primary account takes, your
oh, did I mute the wrong guy there? Oh. Sorry if I muted the wrong guy. Sorry. Yeah, no, that is a good idea. I have to test out the copiers. I know for the order entry buttons, some people said they don't work, others said it does work. That's something I actually haven't tested myself, so I'll be looking into that. But yes.
So what happened to me was like whenever I was trying to like enter in the middle, there's a delay. Like it delays by like 4 or 5 seconds after I click. Like so, if I click the quick long, and then it just takes time.
Yeah.
Order canceled.
I think that came out of sync there.
Order filled. Order filled.
So yes. Give me a sec. There would be a delay sometimes, because it's going to have to make a calculation first. So if you see the price is not moving up and down, it's just stationary. Like right in there, it waits till it moves and then it's going to enter.
So I guess it depends on your brick size too, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh, I just realized I have been trading on the Apex account. Let's close this
Order
off.
filled. Order filled.
All right. Let's switch that before I blow this account too. Yeah. Other than that, yeah. Anybody have any other questions?
I think it worked for me now. I mean, after starting for the whole week, so hopefully it'll be better. I mean, we're just learning the simple one right now, but once we dig in more, I guess we'll have more.
Yeah, for sure.
other
Hey,
benefits.
if you have any questions, like just let me know. We could always do another one of these Zooms, like later on, like as people need them.
Yeah, maybe just do a weekly one just to see,
We have less than a minute on the Zoom, so it might just cancel here.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah,
Order canceled.
if you guys have any questions, like yeah, let me know in the chat. I'll get back to you guys.
And thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no, thanks for joining and asking questions. And yeah, thanks everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.